All right, everyone. Today, on the final hour, I have WickedSic1. And first things first, thank you for being on the show. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for
We're
the
gonna
invite.
we're gonna have a good time, chill out, and be cool, right? That's how this works. Now, any question I ask that could bother you, trigger you, send you off the deep end, or you're just like, no, I can't answer that because I will go to jail. You could just straight bypass. You could be like, no, thank you, I don't want to answer that. Move on. With that being said,
Gotcha.
first things first. Who is WickedSic1 outside of the content creation world and just like an everyday life where you're not doing content creation?
Pretty much just a laid back type person. I love going into the woods, fishing. I work in construction, demolition, and pretty much a homebody. When I'm done working or when I'm not out on little adventures in the woods, I'm pretty much sitting around and on TikTok. Used to be watching movies, but now it's all TikTok.
Fair enough,
So,
fair enough. You sound like my wife actually, because that's what she does. Either it's
yeah,
TikTok playing a game or was movies before, now it's TikTok mostly. So
yeah.
you do demolitions. Hmm. What do
Well,
you
they don't let me mess with the pyro end of stuff. I don't get to do the cool demolition stuff. I get to watch it. I'm not certified in any of that, but I get to go in and do the hand demolition basically. Go 2 or 3 stories high, completely destroy a rotten roof of like the old mills, basically old mill restoration, stuff like that. So it's still exciting.
No, I mean the fire. I know, right? Oh, okay. Speaking
Yeah.
of Chaz Kitty comes in the chat. Let me give you a little story real quick. So fire. One day I was playing Apex with Hostile Bond and Wolf of the Void, and somehow fire got brought up, and Chaz Kitty threw a propane tank into a fire. It blew up, burnt down a bridge. Lynx has destroyed multiple buildings and burnt down a couple because he's in demolitions too. And there was a few other stories that were told. Like I filled a 2 liter up with gasoline, put it in a grill, light it, and forgot that like when liquid is with plastic, the plastic's only gonna make one little hole and it's gonna be not really like make it bigger. My whole idea was that it was gonna just totally like the plastic was just gonna totally like disintegrate and have a big no, I forgot about that. Burnt down an umbrella and everything was fine. But yeah, so that's why my new freaking thing below about me is everyone, welcome to the fire pit.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
Yeah, it was.
I would like to have been there for every one of those moments.
Oh my god, it was great. That one night was like, what? But
Yeah, I'm a pyro. I got to behave on the job though, because I'm also like the safety person. So,
well, I
yeah.
mean, you still get to burn stuff and you're an adult, so you have control over it. Like, you go home and you could just, like, make your own little, like, fire design. Like, you go in the backyard, grab gasoline, and actually draw out something, light a match, and then take a picture in your roof of your house. Like, hee hee, I did that.
Okay, so when you hear about it, it wasn't me. All right.
Fair enough. Got it. But you'll be the one telling me. I just won't tell anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. It wasn't me though.
I know, like, I'm the confidant for a lot of information, so it's all good. So, yeah, a little backstory about that. That's awesome. So you like blowing stuff up, you like fire. Okay, so what is the one fire you started that you realized you had no control over?
Ooh. You know what? I don't think I've ever not had control of a fire. Ever. I'm pretty the only fire I like to build bonfires, but I also like to camp. So while I'm out in the woods, like I don't go like regular camping, like the typical campgrounds. This is like deep into the woods in the swamps of South Carolina, like basically camping around gators and whatever's out there. So being out there, it was just the regular fires because I don't want to like burn down forests and stuff. So I never got to have fun out there. Now, did have a big brush pile that we got to throw cups of gasoline on. Never got out of control. Pretty much had it surrounded. It was safe, but the explosions were like really cool. I don't know what it is about throwing gasoline on fires and doing all that crazy stuff. It's just a lot of fun. I don't know.
Fire's
Can't
calming.
explain it, but
It's calming to me too. So
it is.
it's weird. The destruction and just the way the flames move and stuff, it's just very calming. A lot of people
Yeah,
see it
always gotta
chaotic
have
and
fire.
destructive. Yeah, but it's not. So, and then Lynx also blew up a gas truck, so
Oh, now I'm jealous of that. I'm so jealous of that. Oh, I bet that was felt for like miles.
Right? Oh my god. Oh, anyway, so that's freaking crazy. Like fires and stuff and blowing stuff up. It's amazing, like how like if you control it, it's a great thing. But like people, if you don't and you do the wrong thing, a lot of people can get hurt very easily.
Yeah.
So attentions, grown ass adults that are dumb and children that are smart but yet still make no mistakes. Don't play with fire. Be safe with it. Be adult wise with it. Okay. So you like TV shows. So you used to watch a lot of Netflix, I'm guessing, and probably YouTube. What was your favorite shows to watch?
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead,
I was
really?
a fanatic for Walking Dead for a long time until they started killing off all the characters that I loved. But then they brought Negan out, so it's kind of like I kind of got to go Team Negan. Like he was a bad one, but and I know there's something about Negan. So
He's like that anti-hero, right? Like he's bad but good in a weird way.
Yeah, but he was just so good at being bad. It was just, like I'm a great person, like nice and caring about people and all that. But like, I think he relates a lot to the bad side of a lot of us. You know what I mean? Like not the bad side, just like that. Best way I can explain it. Like I truly care about people. I want to protect people. But then you got the evil out in the world that just sets you off and makes your horns come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the Negan will come straight out of me. So like it's kind of like I don't know, team. I hope that makes sense.
So what was your favorite? Because I haven't watched all of Walking Dead. I got to like where the wife got turned, and then the son shot the wife. That was really I got to. I couldn't get into it because I'm very picky. It is a good show, but I couldn't get into it. And with that being said, what was the most heartbreaking death on that show that really actually was like, no, why?
God, there were so many of them.
Thank you for those 30 titties, Plague Doctor. Okay, two things real quick. One thing is, I will, every time I get titties, I say thank you for the titties. Two, if I say something randomly, just keep going with what you're going. Because, like, I'm saying it because it's part of my stream. So someone will say this or do this, and then I do it. And you'll be like, what the fuck? And no context.
I'm kind of like, did you say titties?
Yes, titties. Yes, like this one.
Reminds me of the TikTok video. It's kind of like...
Yes. Like Chaz Kitty just redeemed, do the roar. So if you hear random stuff like that, just keep going with what you're going. You'll just be like, okay.
Okay. Yeah, because that'll throw my squirrel brain off pretty quick. What were the...
Walking Dead, most heartbreaking or like death
now I'm
that
thinking
you
about
really
titties
felt.
and squirrels, so you know, like
Llamas, Parsifal, what up, man?
All right. Anyway, Herschel, for start. Herschel was a bad one when they got Glenn. It destroyed me. Carl, not so much because as much as I loved little Carl Papa, dude, he that was the most long, drawn out, boring death there was.
Is that
they
the
played
main
it all
character?
sweet because it was Carl.
Thank you for the titties.
That was Rick Grimes' son, the boy.
Oh, okay. God damn. Thank you for those titties. 1,000 titties? Holy shit, dude. The fuck? Thank you for those titties, Plague Doctor. Holy shit. Squirrel with titties. Oh my god, that would be the ultimate. Like, what the fuck? Like, huh?
Okay, oh my like god. This stuff literally pops. These images literally pop into my head.
I'm writing that
like
down.
I'm cursed with that gift. Like they'll pop into my head. So I'm literally seeing a squirrel with titties now. So
I'm writing that down to make a TikTok with squirrel with titties.
You gotta tag me in that now.
Shit. Okay, so it was like all of those. Now those were the ones that really got you, and you're just like, oh no, why? Why? Yeah. Okay. Now, what draws you in about The Walking Dead? What was the main factor where you're just like, I'm sucked. I gotta watch this all the way through.
I'm trying to think. I really am, but all I can see is a squirrel with titties. A
squirrel with titties.
Let me regroup for a second. I'm trying really hard to think.
Oh my god. Okay. There's a squirrel with titties running that way. Did I really just see that? Okay.
Trying to stay focused.
I'm crying. I'm gonna start crying. Holy shit. Thank you, Kitty, for that one.
What were we saying? I'm gonna lose a contact in the back of my skull now.
Oh shit.
Okay. Whew. Okay. That's not helping.
For the titties. Oh shit, playing actor with titties. Thank you for those titties. Oh shit.
Gosh, I can hear you laughing in there too.
Okay.
He's in the other room dying. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we still laughing about the squirrel with titties, or did I miss something else?
No, the squirrel with titties. We're still laughing about that because that's hilarious. Okay, so. Okay. Let's try to change the subject then from like Walking Dead.
Thank you for the titties.
Holy shit, playing Doctor with more titties. Holy shit. Fucking 400 titties more. Oh my god. Okay, so. Oh, you're returning the favor. I know what you're doing. Oh my god. Alright. So, damn, you derailed me with the squirrel with titties and then all these titties. Holy shit. So, let's try to regain our thoughts. Okay. So you started TikTok. What got you into TikTok?
The whole COVID thing got me furloughed for a few weeks. So I went home to see the family and help my mom out after my sister had unfortunately passed this past Christmas Eve. So my mom and dad take care of her 3 young kids. So I was up there helping her out, and my niece told me, Aunt Amy, you need to get on TikTok. And I'm just like, no, it's just, I'm not the social media type. I don't want my face on there. And she said, well, Aunt Amy, you can do your Halloween stuff. And I'm like, all right. So that got me. So for her, I followed her and I put a video out there, and the first video is now at like 6.7 million views. So
Holy
the very first video kind of went.
Oh, that's luck as fuck. Holy crap. Thank you for those titties, Plague Doctor. 32 more titties.
But anyway.
So your first video just blew up. Like, damn, that's luck. You hit the lottery right there. You're just like, let's go.
I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea what was going on. It blew my mind. And here every day I'm getting messages from my niece like, Aunt Amy, you're famous. Aunt Amy, you're famous. I'm like, honey, I'm not famous. I'm not famous. Trust me. but yeah, it just started out me following people back, and now every day is a struggle just to try to keep up, because I genuinely feel bad whenever I notice like I missed a notification about something, or I really feel bad when I can't keep up, and it's really hard. I don't know how anybody with like huge like 1.2 million whatever accounts, I don't know how they do it.
At that point, once you have that many, you only like you scroll through the comments and you try to see something that really catches your eye and react to that. I mean, that's when you're at that point, there is no catching up. There is no keeping up. You just literally like scroll through when you can and go from that point.
It become a big addiction though. I mean, because the creative side of me, I mean, like I make a lot of things, not just Halloween things, but I got a really creative side, but hadn't tapped into it for so long. And I get on there and I meet this person, meet that person, and like the world of cosplay just blows my mind, because everybody on there like inspires me in some way, and I got addicted. I fell in love with everybody I've met on there so far, and I don't know, it's like going to say hello to your family every day. So literally spend hours on here. It's crazy.
That's why I'm on Discord, and like I'm always hanging out. Like I met everyone through TikTok, but I'm in Discord with like Lita, Fatalita, Savior, Hostelbahn, Wolf of the Void, War 404, I'm Top Creeps, and Kaji Shutoar. Like, we're all close friends. Then we also have Hollow Pumpkin. Might pop in once in a blue moon. Then we have Play Dr. Punk who pops in. Like, everyone comes together, hangs out, and has a great time.
Yeah,
And
I've noticed people are there for each other too, and
yeah,
that's what really drew me in. Because when I came on here at first, it was a really difficult time for me. I mean, I was in a really bad place because of my sister getting killed, and I mean that was my baby sister, so I was in a dark spot, and everybody kind of just I don't know, they warmed up my heart again. A lot of people were there for me. They pulled me out of that dark hole. I started tapping into my creativity because of them. Everything I was seeing, like, you know, it just it got to the point to where I can actually talk about her now without losing it completely. And I do it for her kids,
for those
like, you
five
know, my
titties, Hollow
family.
Pumpkin.
That gave me a whole nother image. I ain't gonna say a word. It's hard to keep going. when I hear it, it's so hard.
Oh, so your first video I'm looking at right now, you literally, it's literally you on your stilts. Here, I'm going to put this on the screen for everyone to see. So it's literally you on your stilts. I don't know what sound you have on there, so I can't play that. But you're walking towards family members, and they're getting kind of scared, but not. That's fucking adorable. That's awesome, and that has what? How many views? Let's close that. 6.7 million views. Holy crap, that is a lot of views, and that's
It went viral in a different country.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's just awesome.
Because for a long time, I had to translate every single comment. I'm like, where is everybody that speaks English? I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what? I'm on the other side of the world on TikTok,
right?
But the haunt is that's actually something we've done for well over 20 years. My mom started it when I was little, and she would just go all out and put out decorations for the community, make it fun. My dad would build like coffins. Somebody would get in the coffin, play Dracula, and about 4 to 5 years ago, maybe, my parents just got to the age where they can't do it. And I kind of took it over for them and got a little obsessive with it, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. I literally have to work from 7 in the morning till sometimes midnight just to get it built every day for almost 2 weeks now. Every year it's turned into 2 weeks just to have it ready for the community. But it's free for them. We don't really have anything for the kids to do where I grew up, so they kind of look forward to it every year, and we get about 230 to 300 people. It varies every year. I think COVID kept a lot of people home, but this year was still good. The families enjoy it. The kids love it. The ones that scream their heads off and cry one year, they come back the next year for pictures, and they get used to me. They love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Macabre is like wicked. And
Macabre, hello.
Yeah, everyone knows Macabre. She's awesome. Yeah, we usually do a haunted house in the front house. It's like a little, like, where a car canopy. We set that up, and then we just put a whole bunch of stuff in there, and it's like people will come in, have to go upstairs, but they had to go through the tent. And we usually would do that, but we didn't even get any trick-or-treaters this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like, maybe like a handful, but compared to before, we would get like carloads of people. But COVID is a serious thing, and everyone needs to understand that, like, COVID's serious, and you need to take precautions, especially with how it's up on the rise right now. And the talks of a 60-day full country lockdown. So,
yep.
I mean, if that happens, I'll be happy because I can make more content. I don't have to go to work.
Yeah. That's what I liked about the small community. Everybody, like, pretty much knew to keep your distance from, you know what I mean? You'd have you got your family groups that would come, but everybody would stay away from everybody. We actually sanitized all of our bags, treat bags, everything. So, and we were all wearing gloves and, of course, masks. So
nice.
It turned out good.
So,
it turned out really good.
Your parents got you into doing this haunt, correct?
Yeah, that goes back to when I was little though. Okay. I mean, they didn't start the haunt when I was little, but the horror movies, the horror and Halloween addiction started when I was a toddler. I can remember 5 years old and seeing my dad coming around the corner in this horrifying, like, Frankenstein mask, scaring the hell out of us kids.
Nice. So
my mom, my sister now, the other sister I have, who's 2 years younger than me, she is still to this day terrified of werewolves because I remember mom
About to ask that,
taking us
Blake.
trick or treating, and we came across a bridge, and there was one of my dad's friends in a full blown werewolf costume. Well, my sister lost it, and my mom locked us out of the car and was laughing at us, which I was laughing. I wasn't scared, but it's I don't know. Scaring and haunting is all it's in our blood, I guess.
That's awesome. So, Blake Doctor took the words out of my mouth before I could say them. That I was leading into. What is your favorite or actual? What's your favorite horror film, and what was the very first horror film you ever saw?
The Exorcist when I was 6 years old.
Ooh, did you freak
I
out?
wasn't supposed to watch it, but my mom had all of her sisters over. All the adults were up watching the movie. All the kids were supposed to be in bed, but me and my cousin Mikey snuck out of our beds and hid behind the couch watching it. Yes, it traumatized me. I wouldn't, yeah, it traumatized me, but it ended up being my favorite horror movie of all time. And in my opinion, nothing can touch it. Nothing to this day. No horror movie can touch it.
It's messed up and good.
Oh yeah, it still freaks me out a little bit. If I cut the lights off and run through the house and for some reason her face pops into my head, I'll start nervously laughing and running. I will nosedive like straight into the bed, hit him, and he's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" You know, I'm like, something was after me. You know, I just felt it. Like, even 43 years old, I can still freak myself out with that movie. So, and nothing else scares me.
Fair
to this day, the best.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So The Exorcist was your first and favorite. Man, we nailed two in one go right there. That's awesome. So, well, speaking of horror movies, would you say horror movies nowadays are very censored?
Honestly, I don't watch a lot of the new ones. It takes a really, really good trailer to get me to even watch it. I don't know what it is with me. They don't scare me. I'm all about the old ones, Hellraiser, Freddy's, you know, the Halloween movies. Now here recently, there was one that I saw, a trailer for the movie Antlers, and I want to see it so bad. It looks different. It's not your typical, you know, girls running up the road and their heel breaks, or you can't find your car keys, you know, which is in all the classic movies, don't get me wrong. I love all the old ones like that, but the new ones just, I don't want to say anything bad about them. They just don't interest me as much. But this new movie coming out, they canceled it because of COVID. Now it's not supposed to come out till next year, but I am dying to see it. Other than the originals, I really haven't watched any of the new stuff.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense because a lot of the originals are where it's at. It's like you can watch, for example, Roger Rabbit, and then compare it to nowadays CGI and like top end movies. There's only a few that actually can touch how Roger Rabbit looked, and Roger Rabbit is old. It is old, and it's like, how does this look better than some new movies?
Yeah, well, they were going to remake the Puppet Master movies, but the fan base was so upset over it. There was such an outcry over it, and such an upset over them wanting to remake the movies that they canceled it. They ended up not doing it, which I didn't want them to remake it either. You can't touch the original Puppet Masters, in my opinion.
If they were going to do the original Puppet Master, they would have to do it how claymation would be for the puppets, for it to actually work. Because, I'm sorry, that a whole movie, like how it was, like the puppets actually moving around and doing stuff, it was insane. And I loved those movies, and I will never know. I actually want to watch those again.
Yeah, I love them. I'm 43 and I'll never grow up because that's all I want in life. I when I watch stuff like that, I get upset. Same with like Maleficent and all that. Like, why it makes this sounds so weird, but I'll get depressed because I'm like, you know what? This stuff really makes everyday life really boring. Like, I want horns. Like, I want to be able to fly. I want superpowers like the X-Men. I want little puppets. You know, I want the little Puppet Master puppets too. You know, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. Everybody's fantasies like that's mine. Like, I want little Puppet Masters. I want those little friends.
I know, right? Those things were so cool. The one with the knife, and that's the main one I can remember. But that was so cool because that kind of reminded me of like the evil version of like, what was it? Batteries Not Included.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Like,
about that.
yeah, it's just like this is even though batteries not included, they're like flying freaking aliens just trying to like repair themselves and make babies and have a family where they're at, and they're not doing anything. They're just causing mischief with like random things around the house, and yeah, like
Yeah, Jester and Blade were my favorites of all of them. Well, I don't know, Torch, Six Shooter, all of
oh
them
my
were cool.
god,
But
they're all
Jester,
cool. They're all
yeah,
cool.
Jester and Blade were my favorites.
Okay. My God, yes, those were yeah, man. That's what magic or real movie magic. Yes, back then at Gen J, I was really gonna just say that real movie magic was like a real thing. Now it's just like, oh, you can't do that. Let's just do CGI. And CGI
Yeah,
works if it's done correctly, but if you don't have the proper designer or designer and programmer or not programmer, but just designer and person, it's not gonna look good. That's the problem.
mm-mm. Yeah, you can't just like was the Green Goblin on Maximum Overdrive. That was a great one that a lot of people have forgotten about. But I want that truck. Like that's what I want for my everyday vehicle. I want that semi truck to take to work every day. I want the Green Goblin.
Oh my God. That would be awesome. You pull up and that people are like, what the fuck? Why do you need that to
Yeah.
come to work? Because I can.
Well, because my new job is going around country picking up TikTokers, and I'm going to turn the trailer into a big like RV like travel vehicle, and we're all just going to travel around TikToking in the Green Goblin.
Oh my God.
That would be awesome.
You could actually pull that off like once a year for like 2 weeks, travel around. Take me, Macabre is like, get me, take me, yes.
Yeah.
And what are you, down
I
south
would,
in what?
but
Kentucky, Tennessee?
I'm in North Carolina now. The
Oh, you're in
haunt's
North
in West
Carolina.
Virginia, but
Okay.
yeah, you let me get my hands on a Green Goblin, and I'm buying a semi truck.
Nice. Should look into it, see how to get one. Start a
Yeah, so how did
GoFundMe.
Wicked go broke? Wicked went broke buying green goblins and puppets. So I mean, I can't help myself. This is what I got in the mail today. I mean,
Nice.
it's a little scurvy doll, and I don't want to give away the secret on the next one that's coming.
Nice. Oh, you
But I can't
should.
keep my mouth shut. But I don't want to give away the secret because somebody else is making it, so I'm gonna let her say it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. But okay, so what you should do is start a GoFundMe and call it like the TikTokers something with Green Goblin, and you travel for like a week, picking up everyone, and then the next week is we're shooting TikToks at a remote location.
Oh my god, that would be awesome. The Green Goblin GoFund.
Oh
Go
my
fund
God.
the Green Goblin.
There you go. Let's start it. Let's start that shit.
Yeah, there's got to be a couple of them out there, but if not, like I can figure out how to make one.
Oh yeah,
If
definitely.
that would be allowed, I'm pretty sure I'd be allowed to do that.
Yeah,
As long as you're not trying to make money off of it, it might be all right.
yeah, as long as you're not trying to make money off of the actual name, you could just like make it. Yeah, it's one of those, or you could just name it something slightly different.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's
You know,
really,
that's gonna have to happen one day.
yeah, it will. We'll set up a GoFundMe after this. So so you plan on going across country and doing cool stuff and meeting people. So with all them meeting people, who would be the first person that you would want to pick up when you start this trip? That's either a TikToker or just like, yeah, what's the first TikToker you would pick up? It can't be.
Does it have to be just?
It
Does
doesn't
it
even have to be
just
someone
one?
you know too. That's the thing. Like that you haven't talked
There's
directly.
a whole list.
Yeah, the whole list. Yeah.
There's a whole entire list. I'd have
Mm-hmm.
to start off with Noxie.
Noxie.
Noxie. You know,
Noxie the clown,
gotta
right?
stop it. You gotta stop and get little scurvy. Of course, Macabre,
Oh
Blood
yeah.
Vixen. You guys know you're in. Mask Up 85. It's been an all-time favorite. Gotta stop and get my girl Riot Queen. Love her. God, there's just so many. I don't know where to start. Genetic Nightmare, like so many awesome people. And some aren't even, there's cosplayers and then everyday regular people that love the cosplay. I might need 2 goblins. Put that. I'm going to need 2 goblins because
You might not
there's
need
a
2
lot of
goblins.
favorites.
You might need 1 goblin and then a school bus.
Now we're
Huh?
talking. Yeah. The Crystal Lake bus. There you go.
Yeah. I could drive the school bus. I have a license for
Yeah,
that.
because then I can get Horror to drive that one. He can grab Short Slasher, and we can be riding 2 buses. You know, got the Green Goblin, and you got the Crystal Lake bus heading wherever we want to go.
We got to make this
And that was
happen.
pretty awesome getting to meet them. That's what really started like my fascination with like wanting to travel and meet people, because it was awesome. I never thought I'd meet anybody on TikTok, but getting to meet Horror and Short Slasher, and then we became friends with Freddy Krueger. His name's AJ, but we haven't been able to because it's been busy, but we usually video chat like on House Party, play Uno. We have a lot of fun. We became really close. I mean, they're really awesome people, and I really want to meet more people. I don't know. It was an awesome thing. There are some amazing people. I know I hate to see people leave TikTok because of the hate and the bullying. I get it. Trust me, every day I'm hit with like religious comments, like, oh, I repent now, you're gonna die, and you're going to hell, this is evil. And I'm like, okay, what do you say? But aside from all that aggravation, there is so many amazing people, so much fun to be had, so many friendships to make that you can't even keep up with it on there. So I hate to see people leave. I really do.
Or like how this recent events happened, a whole bunch of people just got Thanos, like Red Ghost, EMJ Cosplays, I think that's her name. I can't remember, but she got banned amongst a full list of people. Like Dark Demon Official, hers TikTok Live got banned again, and it's just like, why? Why does this happen? Like,
I see it in the lives though. It's a lot of the lives I've been in, there's people that flat out say, your account's going to get banned. I'm reporting you now, and it's all the bullying, all the trolls and the hate coming in there, that TikTok's not doing anything about. Yeah. And that's what upsets me. They're going against their own guidelines. They're not listening to their own guidelines. They're allowing all the hate and all the, like, come on, you're going to be left with just that before long.
Yep. I was talking to a few people before I hopped on, like, try to get a hold of you, and I was actually saying what they should do is, like, if they do get a flood of like a whole bunch of reports, obviously TikTok is not going to be able to keep up with everything. We know this because the people, the humans, cannot keep up with all the reports. What they should do is like, okay, your account is banned for 2 weeks. We need to review it because we received too many reports about this on these videos, and send it an email, right? Everyone has an email tagged to the account, so it's like, do that, and then you go, okay, and then they say, do you believe these are true or false? And then you actually sit there and say, no, this is false. Well, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this one. There's nothing wrong with this one. So I could understand a 2-week ban because it would be better, because instead of just standlisting someone permanently, you have like an actual time frame. Like, okay, they're going to review it. Let me know. And hopefully they review it and give a good thing back. And then once it actually gets reviewed, someone actually reviews every single video you own. So from the date that you started until the date that you are that got Thanos, all those videos have immunity at this point, because you can't adjust them, you can't like do anything to them. So that way, like, at least like, like if you try to get Thanos again, they don't have to go through a whole profile. And then that way, like, there's actual like a proof that, oh, okay, there's nothing wrong, these are just false claims, and it can instantly just go into like a trash bin and limit how much they can actually receive from one account. And I think that's something they should do, because like the 2-week ban, that would suck, right? But at least they're thoroughly investigating it.
Yep. Yeah, and you don't have to go through the trouble of sending mass emails, because I don't know how many. I've sent numerous amounts of emails for people that have been banned for no reason. And it really is ridiculous. These are supportive, sweet people that have, like, I've never seen do anything wrong. Yeah, that happened how many times? Like, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, like Red Ghost, like, I don't really see her like on the supportive side, but she's never done anything wrong. She's just a shy bean. Like, that's what she is. Shy bean that creates content as a release.
Yeah, and it's true. It is an outlet for a lot of people. It was for me when I came here, and when everybody lifted me up out of that dark hole I spoke about, I was able to bring myself back to who I was and start trying to help other people, and get them out of funks, and just, I don't know, it's about being there for it. It really is one big TikTok family. It really is.
It is.
They need to I agree with that. I'd rather see people have a 2-week ban and have it investigated than and just wipe them out. That's crazy, because a lot of people haven't gotten their accounts back, and I know every time I go down my list because I try to go down through there, all the people I'm following, and go to pages, which is almost impossible. But I notice at least once a week one of them's gone.
Yeah.
Somebody's gone. Somebody's banned again, and all I can think is, what the hell did they do wrong? I mean, if it's an 18+ page too, I don't believe they should be banned. I mean, if like I know this one guy, he had some dark stuff on his account, but it was really cool. It was like movie style like stuff, and I'm just like, because at one point I thought to myself, is this real or is this not? Like, is this seriously going on or not? But you know it's not real. Because I started following his wife, so I knew there was nothing going on. I knew she wasn't actually being chained up and drugged to the basement and beaten for not doing the dishes and stuff like that. It was really cool, though. But that account's gone. I mean, as soon as I found him and started looking at this stuff, and I'm like, this is some cool stuff, gone, poof. I mean, 18+, state what your thing is about, and do the disclaimers, and they should be left alone.
But the thing is, in the TOS, it even states that like for accounts like that can get taken down. So regardless, even have the 18+, they can choose and to take it down if they want to. So like in that situation, it's kind of shitty, but at the same point, it is what it is on that front. But they need to have like a button where it either is 18 or older button. It still has guidelines. Like when you post something, gate switch or just a button. There's on say YouTube. If you're making a video that's targeted for kids, like a preschool type like learning lesson, you have to turn on, yes, this is for kids. So that way, like there's ads in the video. There's like a limitation of that because it's targeting kids. There's also the auto algorithm picks up if you have copywritten music, what else? Nudity, controversial content, and it like if I go to like try to monetize a video and we're talking about something very controversial, it will automatically say, well, you have this in the video, so we have to limit ads, which is like, it's crappy, but at the same point, that's what the advertisers are allowing YouTube to put ads in front of. It's not YouTube, it's the advertisers.
Yeah, now, I don't understand how any of that works.
Pretty much like, if we start talking about racist terms, which we can on here, and we do it on YouTube, it's allowed, and we actually say the words and explain them, it's going to it will turn into a racial / controversial content on YouTube. And then the ads that would be put in front of the video or during the mid-roll ads will be limited to what the advertisement companies are allowing ads to be on there. So pretty much it will limit yourself because of that. And what I'm getting to is that YouTube lets you know immediately when you upload a video. See, like, TikTok needs to let you upload the video and then explain what is in the video. It's just, there's a lot of ways they could go about it. They just need to take some steps because banning accounts is like, it's devastating on all fronts. It's devastating on our side and it's devastating on the creator, and it's very defeating. Like I think the one step, and I hope this never happens, is someone who lost their account and everyone knows this person loves them, and this is the one thing they have, and they lost all their work, and then they just take their own lives because they lost all of their work. And I think that is the one thing that would make TikTok finally change it. I hope it doesn't happen, but I truly think that's what might happen because people do this as a release, and getting banned for no reason, you did nothing wrong, there's no point. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. I really hope they change that soon. It needs to be changed.
Yeah, it does. I've seen it. Look at the heartbreak Ishness went through.
Yeah.
I mean, it about tore Ishness down completely. But everybody, TikTok family jumped in. Like, nope, we're not going to let you give up. And that's what we'll do for everybody else. I mean, do it for as many people as possible. I don't want to see them give up. I can't stand to see somebody give up. That breaks my heart because of what you said. I do worry about people.
Yes, Ishness's energy and positivity is one of the best I've seen through all my interviews. Like, She's just so like, let's go. And like Swedish lady, so I'm sad for her to go. I have a feeling something else is going on, not like internally family wise. I have a feeling something else, like maybe she got like a contract for something. I don't know, because like it's really weird someone just to shut down their whole account and give it
That's
to someone.
what I heard something about that, but I didn't know if it was true or not. But I thought there's no way that sometimes I would see on the For You page a video come through of Swedish lady. She genuinely looked like she enjoyed what she did, loved her fans. And anytime I would see her pop into a fan, she spoke like she loved her fans.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that kind of struck me. And I'm like, why? I don't get that. All I could think was, I hope she's okay, because that just, I just couldn't see her doing that. I mean, everybody's got their reasons, and I respect whatever. I just, it made me concerned, because it's like all of a sudden to just, I just hope somebody close to her, whoever her friends are, like, talk to her, and I hope she's okay. I hope there is something big that's going on for her, because that would be amazing.
Yes, that would be where, like, maybe she was able to sell off all her characters and then be able to pay for all her bills, and then realize that she signed a contract maybe she didn't want to sign, and she realized she lost everything. She has to do this and is taking a step back for a while so she can create new characters. That's my best guess. Because like that
She's
is
got
so
the talent too.
Yeah,
Definitely has the talent.
Yes, and the fact of how fast and like productive she can be, holy crap! And then you got Blue Eye Darkness, who's always there for people. Like, you ask her to pop in a live, she's available. She'll pop in. She'll hang out. It's just it's very interesting, like how this app has brought so many people together. Let's get to like a little bit more deep questions, because we're running close to an hour already. Holy crap! So let's move to like back to TikTok, off of the whole like what we wish that TikTok would have. What is your favorite duet you have received or done?
Oh, wow. There's a lot of those. The one that cracked me up the most and that was never ending was the fangirling one. The following one. How did it go? Of course, I'm going to have a squirrel moment right now.
It's all good.
I can't even think of it. I can't even think of it. I don't know what it is, but it was like, I follow, or I fan you. No, you're my favorite creator. No, I'm yours. And you're arguing back and forth with this person about, that one. It was, there was a lot of duets with that one, and each one cracked me up, because it was just so much fun. That was such a fun duet, and seeing duets of it and seeing what everybody did different, and everybody cracking up and laughing, and everybody just having a good time. That one would probably be my favorite, because it brought a lot of laughs and a lot of smiles to a lot of people.
Nice, nice.
And I found I actually met a lot of new people through that duet. So
that's awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
They've all been fun. That was definitely one of my favorites, though.
And that was the one that people duetted you, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name. There was a creator that I came across. I can't remember everybody's names, and I feel so bad for that. But I tagged her in that video, because that's where I got the sound from. But I wanted everybody to check out her video, because it cracked me up so bad, and I love the audio so much. I had to make one and tagged her in it. She's amazing. It's so horrible that I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what I ate 20 minutes ago or what I did an hour ago. So, I hope nobody takes offense to that. My memory is just
if they're a part of my stream, they understand. Like they'll ask me something, I'm like, huh? Oh yeah, that happened 10 minutes ago. Sorry, my brain does not work like that.
No, yeah, yeah, it's bad. You can ask this one sitting in the other room. Sometimes I'll be out of town and video chatting with him, and set the phone down and go to get something and forget that I was talking to him, and come back 30 minutes later and I hear hello.
Yep.
My brain is just all over the place. Literally, like I've told everybody, it's literally that of a squirrel trying to cross the road. I just never make it across to either side. But thank God I ain't been hit by a truck yet. So, best way to explain it.
Okay. So it's just like how right now everyone's making.
Stop it! He had to say squirrel with titties. Thanks.
Squirrel with titties. Oh my
You're
god.
supposed to be quiet in there, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You are
Where were we?
good. So, okay. Uh yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious. It's just like right now how that one is like, can we stop duetting? Can you all stop duetting videos and that have nothing to do with the video? And oh my god, people are getting so creative on that. Oh my
They're
god.
hilarious.
And it just keeps
They are
going.
hilarious.
And like,
Yeah, the first person I ever seen do that, she got so much hell from starting that video that she actually went private or actually ended up deleting her account. The other girl, she's catching a lot of hell, but I think she did it to be funny. You know, she wasn't serious
mhm.
about it. I went back and watched the whole chain, and I was just holding my gut laughing like at everyone. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
That was genius of her,
it's
actually. That was pretty
great.
genius of her.
Yes, it started a huge trend because like it just pops up on my for you and it's just like, oh my god, you're
Yeah.
watching every
Somebody will
single
be coming up with another one before long.
Oh
Something else.
yeah. It's like it's like two or twice a week a trend comes along. But I think that was gonna stick around for a while because there's a lot of
Uh-huh.
videos attached to the original and they pushed that out for some reason. It's weird, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's so interesting. Okay, so we know what your favorite duet. So like, what are your goals to with content creation? Are you trying to make this a career? Or are you just doing it for fun? Do you wish you can
Well,
like quit your job and do this and then also blow stuff up on TikTok for the hell of it?
well, I don't look for the fame on TikTok because I can't keep up anyway. But I would end up loving a job actually working with the horror stuff, like building. Because I mean, I love making props. I love the stilt creatures. Hopefully by the end of this next year, I'll have 4 total stilt creatures made, and that one I came up with just from a pair of sheetrock stilts, honestly, that somebody left in an abandoned storage unit. It all started from that, and installed the Bluetooth. It took me about 6 months to get it ready and complete it. It's a very, very heavy suit, but it's an obsession. Like, I literally want to be buried in my stilt suit. It's going nowhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I love that suit. It's, I don't know, there's something about it. I love it.
It's you.
But I'm building 3 more.
Damn. I mean, it's just you. That's why. I mean, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So, if you could do something in the horror film, maybe or horror section, what would be the first thing you would do or try to go for in the horror field to be able to make it a career?
A year-round insane haunt that beats all. Except for the ones, you know, and I'm not talking about the haunts where like they're allowed to like pull teeth out and rip your hair out and stress you out and you got to sign waivers and all that. But it would be I always wanted to get like an asylum and have one huge walkthrough like horror thing that's open year round. Just keep it open.
Okay.
You know, I understand it wouldn't be busy all the time, but it would have everything in it. I mean, it's so hard to bring out what's in my head, but you'd pretty much have your Hostel movie scenes, you know, going on. You'd have the doctors. The one level would be nothing but one big wicked circus. What I got in my head is so hard to explain, but it would truly be epic, and I would probably live there full time.
I mean, like if you're traveling around and able to be a sustainable income, then yeah, of course, like you could do that. And that sounds like an awesome plan. You should make it happen.
I hope to. I hope to.
Could,
all I got to do is get my Green Goblin machine, get the Crystal Lake bus going, and find an asylum or an old prison or something to buy.
Hey, as crazy as it is, dream big and obtain big.
I'd love to. Gosh, I would love to. It would, I'd probably put a section in it for kids. I mean, there would be an adults only section, but there would be like, you know, I'd have a little kiddie section. Kids got to enjoy it too. I was little. I loved it.
Yeah.
That's why I allow anybody to follow me. My page is not at 18 plus only. My backup is 18 plus only. But the regular page, I didn't know what it was when I first started. My niece is following me, then her friends are following me. I got all these kids following me, and I thought that's what it was. I'm just like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing here,
Yeah.
And then I see all these 18 plus pages, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, now I'm limited on what I can do, but I don't want to go 18 plus because my nieces, my nephews, all their friends follow. They love it. So that's why I got 2 pages. One's for adults only. Let off some steam on this one, and just keep it at a certain level on this one.
Fair enough. What is it? Macabre, it's like, I work for you for free.
Move in. What do you mean work? You'd be moving in. She would be moving in.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like if you're able to pull that off, because that would be cool. Then you actually say have pit stops around certain parts of the country and be like, hey, we're picking these people up for the haunt for a week, and let's go. Yeah, that's totally doable. It's just figuring out how to do it and get going with it.
Well, see, if I got a prison, then one level is going to be nothing but TikTokers. You can label all their cells like Macabre.
Oh my!
FinalHarps and Blood Vixen.
Oh my god, you couldn't do that. And
everybody.
Oh my god, you could actually make a freaking movie out of that. You really could. That would be awesome. Huh, I got ideas. I'm gonna write these ideas down.
Be my dream.
Yeah. So, okay. We're running close at an hour mark. Is there anything that chat wants to ask before I start asking my closing questions?
Anything? Who wants to ask?
Chat. I'm live on Twitch, so they type in chat.
Yeah.
And then
chat. Okay.
Yeah, chat. My brain to mouth to words, usually pronunciation does not work. And I look at people like, no, I said this. They're like, no, you said this. Like, really? Okay. Then I say it again. They're like, you said it the wrong way again. I'm like, oh, okay.
If I was used to Twitch, I would probably have known what that meant. So that's all me.
What's crazy is that you could actually have like Arkham Asylum, but it's filled with TikTokers.
That'd be awesome. See, and all I can imagine is me getting out my circus thing, being the ringleader circus, and here you go, come on in, everybody, and then you can go see everybody. And you got all these TikTokers, and I mean, you can even make up the rooms. Noxie, yeah, I put him in his own room and area, and wow, that's going to scare some people. Just let everybody do their area the way they want. I mean, shoot, give horror his own area as Pinhead, the chains and everything that comes out from the movies and all that. It would be sick. I would love it. Love it. Nice. I'd bring Thunder Fox in. Thunder Fox, she would have her own Slipknot section. Got to throw some metal in there.
Right.
She's a big Slipknot fan, just like I am.
Nice. So. Slipknot. What's your favorite Slipknot song?
Spit It Out.
Is that?
I've been able to sing it word for word since I first heard it.
Is that when he started really singing?
I don't really know that it's singing.
I got the one where it's like in my head right now. It's something with eyes.
The first album.
Oh, the first album? No, this was a farther album. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about System of a Down coming back?
Never really followed them much.
Really?
I never. That's one that I never really. I wouldn't say nothing bad about them. I just never really got super into them.
Yeah, it's one of those where you weren't hooked. Like for when I was growing up, a lot of metalheads were into Slayer, and I'm just like, I can't stand them.
Yes, I got to see Slayer live at House of Blues.
I did too. Wait, which House of Blues? Myrtle Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I saw
a lot of good shows there.
Live at Ozfest in Tinley Park / Chicagoland area.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, major.
How long does it take you to get into your Stilt attire? And that's from Macabre.
I'd say 20 minutes at least.
Okay.
At least. Because it's I actually had somebody ask me to make a video of how I get into them. And it's crazy because I have these pants that I made. They're super heavy, but the pants come down longer they're taller than I am. Like they just hang there. So it's I got to get up on a ladder, sit down because you got to get the pant legs out of the way, get in the stilts, get all that stuff hooked up. And now because the suit's so old, the straps, the teeth on the straps are starting to give out, so I have to literally zip tie them to keep myself from coming out of the stilts. Then it's getting into the heavy shirt with the arms that come down a foot or two longer than mine. Trying to find your hands, get the top on. It's a whole, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
I probably last about 4 to 5 hours in it before I'm like, okay, I got to get out of this or I'm passing out.
Fair enough. Because that sounds like a pain in the ass, keeping up, standing up. You can't really sit down and relax. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, people don't realize that, like, in the videos, a lot of videos people will take, when I get into that crouching position or I'm doing that creepy, that's actually me taking a break.
Really?
It just happens to work out. Yeah, because that's how I take a break. I will take the hands, the crutches, the arms that I built, and I'll lean on them, which takes the pressure off my legs and back, and I'll just sway back and forth to, like, pop my back, and everything just happens to work out in a creepy way. So my breaks actually look like creepy effects, and I just go with it.
Nice. Now, Plague Dr. Punk has about, how long did the Stilt suit take to put together?
6 months, start to finish.
Damn. Because you craft
a lot
everything
of
from
fabric, and
okay.
I think there was actually a ripped up mattress involved. So
okay.
There's a lot put into that, because it started out as just a plain mask with nothing on it. So there was building up around the stilts, building up around the mask, and then I didn't add the horns until the second year. So I made the horns myself and then put them on, added more fabric, and then put the Bluetooth in. I think I had the Bluetooth in the second year, maybe the first year. I can't remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, 6 months to complete, and it takes work. We call it maintenance.
Oh yeah.
So
and
this material will fall apart.
Oh, then you gotta keep up, repair. Yeah, of course.
So every year the suit gets heavier and heavier.
Fair enough. Yeah. Are you building different styles of stilts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I actually have. Actually, if you want a sneak peek real quick, I'll give you a sneak peek of a couple characters coming.
Sure. Let's go.
I don't know if I can turn this around or not, but we have Torque coming. His name is going to be Torque. And this is his head.
Holy shit. And you made that all yourself?
Not the mask. No. Can I turn my camera around?
Yeah, you can. I think there's a button.
Okay. Get it turned around here for you. Bear with me.
No rush. Uh-oh. You disappeared.
Okay. So yeah, this is going to be Torque. I don't even know how to explain him, but yeah, he's going to be pretty massive. And
he looks massive.
Yeah, he's good. It's that's what's funny. A lot of people don't realize that I'm in the stilts. Everybody in the beginning thought I was a he, and still people are like, "Oh, that's really cool, man."
I thought you were too when we first started or first talked, but I didn't really get time to go through your profile. So
sorry, I have a huge mess here. So the second one is going to be this guy. If I can get some light on him, get my hat off of him. So the zombie is getting turned into... Sorry, I got Halloween crap everywhere.
No, that's just your normal decorations for the house.
Yeah, this is... this guy's going to be absolutely insane. But, so it's a mummy thing with actual ram horns that are going on him. Ram horns are going to be detachable, but he's going to... It's not going to look like a mummy when I'm done with him. It's not going to look like a zombie.
Okay, yes, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. I don't even know what to call him, honestly, because it's... I don't know. It's going to be unlike anything I've ever seen. It just kind of happened. So, yeah, but there's all kinds of stuff around here. There's possibly 4 more new ones coming.
That's awesome.
One of them's going to be a jumper. One of them's definitely going to be jumping stilts. And then, of course, I'm working on upgrading Calamity. So Calamity will not be my level anymore. Calamity the Clown will be a lot bigger. She is getting an upgrade.
Nice. Very nice.
And Sinisterella here, this is about it. I don't let her out very often because she's not polite, but she's being polite for the show.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah,
Like,
there's backstories with all of them. So hopefully, I'm going to be working with another TikToker on doing the artwork. Um, the backstory's coming out. I can't really talk about that because the whole character, um, WickedSic, the Guardian Demon, that's all in the middle of getting copyrighted, trademarked, legal process. Because there's a lot coming out with that, but there's a really cool backstory coming eventually, and I got somebody ready to do the artwork with me, work with me on it, and hopefully turn it into a little comic. Maybe even take it to darkhorse.com.
nice, nice. Well, I mean, like
Hopefully.
with your work and stuff, you should be able to do it and actually just keep pushing and keep doing. Like they might buy it, that you might be able to use it and be in a horror film or have them be in it. It would be great, whatever it happens. Um,
Hopefully.
oh, definitely, you can just like push for it and go for your goals and don't stop. And when it comes to like doing these things, have you ever thought of selling or making suits and selling them to people?
Yeah. Actually, if somebody had a certain idea and they didn't know how to do it, I'd be more than happy to create something for them. I've had some people ask me they wanted to try building them themselves, so they DM'd me. I had no problem giving advice, trying to help somebody out. Pretty much an open book. I'd help anybody if they really, have the desire to create one themselves. Go for it. I'll help you out any way I can. But if they want me to do it for them, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yep. And Broken Darkling says, "Love the makeup."
Thank you.
And then we also have one more question from chat. This is the last one I'm going to take. Before I ask that, then Jan says you are an inspiration to artists because of your creativity.
Oh, Jan.
And then I guarantee it's for the creativity because you're doing all this is insane. Have you been injured from doing a haunt?
Almost. I had one kid 1 year actually run up to me, and we have it on video. Took his head, and this is probably about a fifth or sixth grader maybe. Took his head and his shoulder and ran straight into the middle of me. And when I didn't budge, he tried again. But I was already in a position, the way I was positioned, there was no way he could knock me over. I'm way too heavy. Now, had I been standing straight up and not paying attention, that could have hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
So, I just kind of like bent down and looked at the kid and said what I needed to say, and he ran off, and he ain't been back since. Other than that, I only had one incident when I was with Horror and Short Slasher in the park, and my boot, after all these years, had actually come loose, and it was really, really hot out. So in the summertime, that's why I don't get in it very often, because you could literally stroke out. I mean, it's so hot in there. You'll pass out. I mean, it's 5-10 minutes max is all I can do in the summertime. It's so daggone hot. But my shoe just happened to come out right after I got into the suit. So them trying to scramble, I mean, I almost fell down. I almost completely fell down. All three of them scrambled, got a hold of me, and we were trying to fix it, and managed to get it fixed in time. To where I could actually do the videos, stay in the stilts for like 5-10 minutes, and then had to get out of them. But there was 2 really close calls. Other than that, everything's been good.
Well, speaking
now,
of
when I get the jumping stilts, probably going to be some bruises and maybe even a broken bone, but I'm going for it.
I know this might sound insane, but is there any way, like for summertime, you're able to attach something to the stilts, like a fan, and have it blowing from like one going in from like your leg? And you say you got like a plastic, some sort of like suit on, but it's blowing in from one side, going through your whole body, and then blowing out through the other leg. So that way, like, you can stay in the stilts longer. Your arms might be really warm, but you don't have to have your arms covered, but it's mostly for your general main body.
Yeah, I actually, I like that idea. I thought about it, and then I thought of the weight already of it. So I had the idea of covering the entire thing, like a ghostly-like thing, to where you won't even see the legs, a very thin material, and covering it. And I'll be adding something to the back of it. So Demon's going to end up with wings. Big black set of wings.
Okay. And that'll be to cool you off? Like ironically, like that little attachment is actually what's cooling you
Yeah,
off.
or I'll actually try to fly off because I'll be so excited. But
Right. I mean, because I was suggesting like connecting to the stilts because it would be your legs lifting them up more instead of like it being on your upper half and causing more weight below. It would be the opposite, kind of like centering it. That I think that like that's still cool because then when you could do more videos in the summer because I work in the heat and I understand like it is. I'm in the heat from like say about 10 a.m. to about 4 to 6 p.m. when it's like 100 degrees, 90 degrees out all day. And like
yeah,
I get
and it
no
weighs on
escape.
you.
Yes, it does. It drains you drastically. So
Yeah.
that's really cool that you got all these ideas because like you could like for trying to make this like a career, you could actually start selling your excuse me, like making custom suits. Yes, since they take so long, you could charge up the ass for it because it takes so long to make them. Start selling those. You can actually then plan for the haunt, plan for the green. You could plan for all this stuff to go out. It's just like doing it and actually getting it going because like that would be awesome. Like once a year,
Yeah.
you go and collect everybody. We all meet up at like your place, but your place is a year-round thing. But you actually drive around once a year or maybe 3 times a year. Who knows? And
Yeah.
we go and hang out and have a good time. That sounds like a fucking blast.
It does not. It has to
Mm-hmm.
happen.
Oh,
It's in my head
it
already.
will
It
happen.
has to happen.
It will. It will. I have
It'll be
faith in you
epic.
that you'll be able to get it done. Now,
Yep.
I'm gonna ask my last 3 questions. The first one is there any question during the interview that you wanted to be asked or you thought I would ask and I just didn't get to it or
Not really.
not really? Okay. Okay. Now, the next one is there any interesting fact about yourself that no one knows about? Like how DR.ZED has a prosthetic leg. Gothic Thug has no belly button. Ari goes raw.
Really?
Yeah. Ari goes raw. You know how there's 2 bones in the arm. There, it's solid. It's actually one. There's no in between.
Nothing.
Uh-oh. Do we lose her really on that face? Uh-oh. Cat, what did you do? My cat comes and like destroys the strings. You catch that as soon as he gets on my lap. This happens. Do do do. Okay, let's do this. Do do do. Ring call. Do do do. And this one was going so smooth. So smooth. But yeah, Plague Doctor, I think with the water cooling vest, that would be a little too much weight because that has to at least add about like 30 pounds or something. Rejoin. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, okay, they're gone now. Okay, I don't know what happened. Let's call back. I think that would add a little too much weight to already what it is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What did you do, cat? I mean, I'm still connected, right? Yeah, I'm connected. Okay. Hello? I think we're back. Maybe. True, because, yeah. And then the water itself, too. The Discord just break? I mean... You know what? I'm going to close out Discord. and see what happens. With Discord. Okay. Reload it. And see if this changes anything. I don't know. I think I have to go... Probably Chaz Kitty. Probably. Discord. Did Discord crash? Aliens, right? Huh. I'm gonna add a stream marker because just so I could skip all this. Task manager. Yes, yep. See. Ask. Anything else with Discord? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I blame squirrels. Oh my god, right? The fuck? Why is Discord still loading up? There we go. Okay. Are you there?
Did I get? I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what exactly happened, if that was my end or your end, but yeah. That was interesting.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. So, and we blame squirrels with titties.
Yep, it is definitely squirrels with titties. Yay, I can see you again, because I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, no, anyway, I closed down Discord and everything. I think, honestly, Discord just, like, messed up on my end, so I just ended up restarting everything. As soon as my cat came to my lap, it messed it up. So we were on the interesting fact about yourself. So what is an interesting fact about yourself that no one knows about?
I'm not sure nobody knows about it. A few people know about it, but pretty much have had, and not a lot of people believe this either, but the paranormal activity and the spirits and all that since I was little. Every single house I've moved in, there are experiences. There is always something going on. People have witnessed it, many stories to tell, even the thing that ran around our house when I was little that looked like me that freaked my dad out and made him never want to go back to our old house again. A lot of stuff. There's never anything bad that's happened, but I don't know what it is, but there's been something that's followed me my entire life.
Really?
That only me, my mom, my dad, and the middle sister have ever seen or witnessed. My brother and my baby sister never experienced anything, but it's literally been my entire life.
Damn,
some of it's
crazy.
Been on video, some of it's not.
So, like, your entire life, you've had a little or a demon of some sort or ghost always following you around no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. But
more than one, I think, too, because one of them's a female. I've heard the voices. I've heard the male's voices. There's been actual, like, touch. I mean, everything down to, like, the balloon video, that was not a joke at all. Like, people, they don't believe it, but it's like that kind of stuff is so normal, it doesn't even faze me. But I actually had a friend that came and visited when I lived at the beach, and he about went packing. Because he actually witnessed a couple things that freaked him out so bad. I had some people that wouldn't even come to my house and stay overnight. What? Because they also witnessed stuff. So it wasn't just me seeing it. It's not been a bashful creature, whatever it is in front of people. It happens.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I love it. I'm so used to it. I love it. I've actually been spooked a few times. Like, yeah, in the middle of the night and stuff. He actually had an experience that really freaked him out when I was gone. That's a whole nother, there's so many stories I could sit for hours and tell all the stories.
I believe it, Joe. We could have a whole interview just about this.
Yeah.
You might have to hit up Wolf of the Void for his show that he's going to start doing. Once he's settled, because he's got a lot of stuff going on, he's doing Stories of the Void, which is basically you talk to him about your paranormal experiences.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So nice. I'll send him your way, or his way, one or the other, whichever way you want to say
Definitely.
it. And
Definitely.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like that one. That's a very good one. So
I didn't talk about it for a long time. I didn't, because I know people would think, you're nuts, you're crazy, but now I really don't care if they think I'm nuts or crazy or not. This stuff happens. I'm I'm crazy in a great way, but I'm not like, I'm not that, I know what I'm seeing.
Yep. That's awesome. It's like you put energy into something, it could be any form and it will come too. Like even if it's like whatever it is, like if energy's there, it could be there. That's really what it is.
Mhm.
So with the last question, is there any questions you have for me and Blood?
Actually, yeah. How long have y'all been together?
Since a year after high school. So let's see,
That's what I was thinking. Because you guys are,
19. We're
I don't even know how to explain you two, but just the fit, the chemistry, the everything. I mean, you two, you two blow my mind like in an amazing way. I love when I get to catch y'all's videos. I mean, it's amazing. Both of you are. I
Thank
have
you.
no words.
Yeah, it's been like 16
So,
years now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Um, yeah, we have our ups and downs. Like just never all oh hey, all good. I'm doing good, Jenna. Just chilling out.
How long does it take you guys to do these videos? That's what, like, because I know,
Um,
like, my bathroom looks like somebody was murdered in it just from trying to put a little bit of blood on me. But the videos, I mean, the two of you create such amazing things. I can't imagine it just takes 5 minutes. There's no
no.
way.
Uh, for me to get my makeup on, I take about an hour because I'm still learning. So I've just started putting my own makeup on, so I'm getting more meticulous with it, more like I want things a little bit more perfect because I'm a perfectionist. I always see like flaws or I notice it. And at first I don't know how to fix it and I don't want to mess with it. Then I just like next time like, okay, I want to fix this. I don't care if it takes me a little bit more time until I fine tune something. Blood, depending on which OC she puts on, could take about the same amount of time. And then getting the room ready, that takes about a half an hour because I have to clean out everything from here and here, put the beds up, and get the cameras ready, put the mat down, and have the situated. So that's like about 2 hours right there. And then just to start shooting the videos, it could be depends on the videos. If there's no transitions or cuts, it could be a really quick, like a 5 minutes. But if there's transitions and cuts, because we're doing it on two phones, I had to make for sure that those lines in between the sound bars are perfect on both phones before I shoot. Because if we go into the next transition, there's going to be one's going to be slightly off by a frame or two.
Yeah, one more because I noticed like the you gotta forgive my lack of words.
No rush, no
I'm somebody that
rush.
says y'all and yonder and ain't and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but so I have a hard time describing something. But the way you two work together, like is like when you do these videos and like you pick songs, as there ever times where it's there's some real life stuff in there that you're not really telling, but you're playing out in the vids because sometimes I can tell like with people like it's like there's a lot of passion put into the videos and it's like I constantly wondered is this coming from something like a life
Some videos, yes.
event or
Some videos, yes. When the sounds are being searched for, it's mostly Blood doing it because between working 6 days a week and then doing setting up stuff for this show and then being live normally on Twitch, I really don't have that much time to really plan out TikToks. That's all her. And some songs I have picked, but yeah, there's a few in there that like explain how we really feel.
you can see the passion, you can see I don't know, there's something about it, you can tell when there's something more than just a regular
Mm-hmm.
video, which I do regular videos, but I know some of mine have raw emotion in them.
Yeah.
Even down to something as goofy as the night that I couldn't sleep and I'm up doing the Calamity video with the corn song, just like shaking my head like I was going crazy because I couldn't sleep. And a friend told me, you know what? Put the insanity to use. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I kind of started doing that, but I noticed it with others too. So I noticed how just you guys just I don't know. Your videos are awesome. I love watching both of you. So
Thank you. Yeah, I need to get into OC a little bit more often, maybe more at least once a month. Because me, I'm just so busy with everything, setting up interviews and then work. It's hell. Like I couldn't, like, today I woke up, I told you I had like, I felt like 2 trains were hitting my head, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just calling in, going right back to sleep. Went to sleep till like noon or something, ate something, drank something, went back to sleep, woke up at 3, had some 44 fish sticks on, or 40 fish sticks, then went back to sleep and woke up at 6. Like, yeah, like, and that was 11 p.m. I went to sleep. I never get that much sleep, but my body
Anyway,
needed it. So it's like, I just don't have time, and that's the issue. And I really should put aside more time to make more TikToks because they're fun. Like, I think the next time I get into OC might be this Sunday. I don't know. I'm hoping, because I really want to get the villain part for Got the Gots, my miniseries that me and Top Creeps and Hostile Bond's a part of it too. There's a few other people involved, but they're not. There's no
I
episodes
have to
yet.
ask about that.
What's that?
I have to. I'm hearing about like I don't know what the got is. So
That's the point. We don't know what the gots are, but we're searching for the gots, and the bots have the gots in socks.
I should start, but I'm not going to. This sounds like the whole snuggle and gain fabric softener war. With the bush boogers and the tree people and the
Oh my god!
bushwhackers. But there was it's yeah.
I'll tag you in the videos. I'll tag you in the videos.
They might have the gots.
Yes.
Might want to try that.
And I need to. We're going to introduce the villains.
About that.
We're going to introduce the villains in the not the next episode, but the following episode. And or maybe it is the next episode. We haven't decided the order yet because like we got 4 seasons planned out where it's gonna be a fun thing. It's gonna take some time, but like I really want to make it into a mini series, and it's just short, like minute long clips at max, and it's funny. Everyone loves it, and I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, you gotta tag me. I
will.
gotta try to catch up on this because I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, it's great.
I didn't know what. I'm like, what? It was interesting. Like, it's one of those things where I ain't got a clue what this is, but I'm so intrigued and I want to know more. Like, my inquiring mind wants to know more about the gots, and I want to get the gots, but I don't know what the gots are. But I'm gonna find.
I know people just start talking about it. It's like, what the hell? We got the gots. Yo, hashtag got the gots.
Maybe the squirrel with titties got the gots. I don't know.
Right? Oh my god. I'm done. Yeah, so like I gotta get the next episode done with that, and I need to be in OC to do that. Yeah, some videos we do put a lot of emotion into, or I do. Blood puts emotion and pours everything into every video that she can.
Yes.
So, but like even
I love watching you guys.
Thank you.
I love when I see people really passionate about it. It's I'm inspired by everybody, but that truly gets me. You can tell.
Nice, thank you. So, you got any more questions?
No.
You sure? That's it?
Yes. It's squirrel brain. It's I done went into goof mode. Goof mode again.
Ask a goofy question then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now explain to me again where the squirrel with titties thing came from.
We were talking about ADD, and you said squirrel, and then I said thank you for the titties, and then I added in squirrel with titties.
And then people on the chat can make you say stuff while you're live.
Yes, hence why you heard me say like llama or glitter is the devil. That was thanks for Macabre.
Good to know for when I come back into the chat. That's awesome.
when you watch the stream on the bottom, or I don't know what you'll be watching on, like llama Parsifal redeemed. There's a little marker with my lurking emote, and if you click it, it's streamed or it's channel points. You can use those points to redeem stuff to make me do stuff.
Lots of fun. So I need to like be redeeming some points so I can make you yell like squirrel titties one day.
Glitter's the devil. Wait, okay, I gotta make that. I'm making that one right now. I'm legit. I'm legit making that a redeem right now.
That is too much fun.
Like I legit. So anyway, no questions at all? You got
I honestly, my brain ends up going into like, what do you call it? Like hibernation mode. When I get sleepy, it's, I'm pretty much brain dead. So
Fair enough.
there's times when I can pop off and never shut up and I got a million questions, but lo and behold, the one time I can ask questions, my brain is just like, nope, you know what? I'm tired. Screw you. I'll think of a million questions after we're done, but that's just how my brain works. I've just learned to not fight with it. So yeah.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you had the Final Harp show?
The final hour started.
The Final Harp show. You see why I don't talk often?
No, you're
like this?
good. You didn't do anything wrong. It
Like the
started.
Dave Letterman show.
No, it's all good. I started it earlier this year, and my buddy suggested to do a podcast. Or I was like, we were talking about podcasts. I'm like, what? Really? Okay, fine. Did the podcast. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I kind of ran the show because it was just like my demeanor and just like I'm very linguistic. I can like keep going with conversations and just keep going. And then later on, this guy suggested, why don't we interview content creators or like people just in general? I was like, huh. Okay, I tried it. I couldn't find anyone on Twitch because it was originally supposed to be Twitch people. And I couldn't find anyone. No one was interested, or it was awkward going in there live and then asking them because now they're in front of their viewers and their viewers can coax them to do something they don't want to do. And it just felt really awkward. And I had no like inner circle or like way to contact those people. While on TikTok, I knew people. So I started interviewing TikTok creators. And that's just kind of like where it started. And I love it because I love meeting people. I'm enjoying hanging out, learning, meeting new friends, because I've met a lot of close friends from this doing this show, like Hostile Bond. Like him and I are real close friends. Wolf of the Void. I even interviewed Macabre Pisces, and before that, I would hop in her lives and say "Glitter's the devil" because she was playing with ooze that was glitter, and it was great. And I just keep doing it. I want to keep doing it until like the end of time because I have such a good time meeting everyone. And every time when someone's on the show or anyone who watches the show and they actually reach out to me, they enjoy the show because it's different from everyone else's. It's natural, it's interactive, it's laid back, it's chill. You're getting to learn who the other person is and you're meeting people. It's just an awesome time.
Yeah. Voodoo Ghoul told me about it. So that was pretty awesome. That's another one we got to pick up. In the Green Goblin, Legend Killer Nicole or Legend Killer Cole. I get the habit of calling people by their real names, and get the names all jumbled up. But yeah, there's so many I want to pick up. But now that I have Twitch, I can actually join in the fun. Actually, come and watch you do this with another creator. Correct?
Yeah. Well, I have all these on. Well, you can watch it live, but I post all the interviews to TikTok. Not TikTok. A highlight to TikTok, and I post the interviews to YouTube.
Yeah, I think YouTube was where I watched Voodoo Ghouls.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, to be able to come in there live, that's that I'm going to try to make it to every single one I can because it's pretty awesome.
Just like right now, Llama. Oh, I said that one already. God damn it, you got a free one. Glitter's the devil, and then to the roar. Make me dab. God damn it. Ugh.
I can say squirrel titties. That's gonna be stuck in my head forever.
I made that one. I said I made a look squirrel titties. Squirrel titties. I'm gonna make you yell it one day. Yep, definitely. Yep.
If that's on there, I gotta get me some points. I gotta have some fun with this. So yeah, I'll be coming into the lives now that I somewhat know what I'm doing because I was freaking out like 5 minutes before I was supposed to call you. I'm like telling him like I don't know what to do. I have no idea. So I'm on TikTok messaging, and then I'm running over to Discord messaging, and then I'm trying to start Twitch, and I'm like in a panic, like this little squirrel running around, trying to figure out. I was like, I don't want to make him late. I'm freaking out, and then.
Oh, you were good. Like I just was like, we doing this or what's going on, and that was it. Otherwise, like,
well, I started thinking I had the wrong time, because I'm like, I know it's 8 there, so it's 9 here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so I had that right. And then I started doubting myself last minute. I'm like, well, what if I got the time wrong? That would be me. that would be my luck, but everything worked out.
No, everything was great. It was perfect. Everything lined up. Everything went perfect. So, all right. With that being said, is there anything else you would like to ask before we take off for the night?
Any idea who you're doing, like, as far as like lives next? I know you got a calendar, but
Let me load it up. Actually, I got a few people. I think. Oh no, it's on my phone. It's easier that way. One less thing I gotta press. So I have lined up this Sunday. I have Harley _ innocent, and then my close friend. I'm Top Creeper. After that, on Tuesday, I have Ash Immortal FX. Thanksgiving Day, I have Dragon.ZED Queen. And then Sunday, I have Dark Rattler. And then the_dark_wolf666.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll be visiting a lot this week then. That's really cool. Now, I can't remember where this is how bad my brain gets, but I couldn't remember. I know I've seen that schedule somewhere, but could not remember where. So that's why I was asking.
It's on the Discord or my website. You can just type FinalHarps.com, and on the top, you'll see interviews, and it'll bring you directly to the Discord with the URL or with the link. So yeah, there's multiple ways to view it.
I already had to apologize to Blood Vixen because she was helping me through all this, and I'm like, I am so sorry, but like, I'm literally like the kid, you got to put the teddy bear backpack on with a leash, because I need guidance through all this social media stuff. I am not good with it, but I appreciate all y'all's patience with me and helping me learn it. And
oh, that's what I'm about.
Awesome.
Like, I love helping people and giving out advice and like giving little things. Like, that's what I was trying to troubleshoot. Like, what can you do and offer to people that you can actually obtain your goals with? Which is like, you can sell your Stilt suits. It would be a high price because it takes you a long time to make. And there you go. There's like a source of revenue that you can put all that money towards like the production of making the thing, and then towards your end goal of having your own prison or whatever you want to have and a haunt year round. That'll eventually turn into a business that'll pay for itself.
Oh, and have all the haunters and TikTokers staying for free, of course. You all get your own little cell.
Where we come when we
decorated
can.
as you wish. Yeah, there will be no restrictions. Decorated. Well, I mean, restrictions. I don't think we even have to worry about that. Just decorate it as your own, like Dr. Mars, Nurse Nix. Can you imagine their little space? It would be awesome. I've already donated my face to them, so I don't know if you've heard about that or not. They take face donations.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I've donated my face.
Nice.
But the lives are pretty funny. The lives are pretty entertaining.
What happens in the lives?
The masks are unreal. I mean, they actually look like the faces and skin of people.
Really?
It's unreal. Both of them do. It looks like they make the masks themselves, and I find that so inspiring because I wouldn't even know where to begin to make something like that. But they have like the little baby in the jar. They have the staff with the baby head on the top of it because I love my dolls. It's nothing but horror stuff, and it's awesome. I mean, it's something you gotta see, something you have to see for yourself. But I love horror, and of course Halloween. But it's something you have to see. But you can donate your face, and that's what they tell you. They won't take your face from you, but you can donate it.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
So I've donated my face.
Nice. And I just hydrated Jenna. All right. With that being said, this was a longer show than I thought. We had one technical difficulty. I don't know if it was on my end or your end. It was just really weird. And that's it. I had a great time having you on the show.
And it was awesome. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank Voodoo, because like most of the people I contact lately is from someone else knowing them and going from there.
Yeah.
So with this being said, we're going to go raid Kino Saze, and because she's live on Twitch right now, and I'm gonna hop off of here and have a good time playing some Jensen with some friends, chilling out, and you guys can all hang out with Kino while that is going on, and I'll be in Discord chat in a little bit, so whoever wants to join can come join and talk. with that being said,
I'm gonna go make some videos.
thank you for being on the show again, and stay on the line for after I do this raid so we can talk about a few little
Okay.
things, and that's it. All right, everyone. I hope you all had a good night. I hope you have a good time. I'll see you all Sunday is the next time I'll be live, and have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go say hi to Kino and tell her have a great day, okay? Show her you love, all right? Bye.
Am I still on here?